And the drive now backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Lagway. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
He just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Gators will send their punt team onto the field. Heavy rush, and it can end up being a safety.
Personal foul. Looking to kick defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take... The offense gets a second chance of points here after that special teams roughing penalty. Looking for some space. It's Ball. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pros. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a shovel pass, caught. It's a quick shovel pass. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. Inside the 30. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Complete to the running back on his fourth down play. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And it's a bunch formation. One back in the outfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run. Looked around for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Making people miss. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Defense is coming after him. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So now on comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And he's got it. No problem.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'll run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Caught behind the line. It's sharp. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
The pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with John Curse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab. It's Durham. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone for the first down at the 17. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Fires it on the move. That is broken up and incomplete.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense threatening now, first and goal. Grab behind the line, it's sharp. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He'll give it to the running back. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The Gators will line up to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They're going to run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up fourth down. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 20. The 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a 1st and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 13. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. First and 10 now for the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 13. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. It's the running back in the flat. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He's going to try to return the punt. brought down, but a penalty marker was on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Hold.
It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Back to their 11-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So, of course, the half cannot end on a defensive penalty. We got one final untimed down with 0s on the clock.
Ready? Single.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. On the first play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On 1st down, it's play action. QB the tight end for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air, it's Lagway. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. He's in the clear. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 42, Florida 20.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's now 2nd down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Perry. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The pocket breaking down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Durham. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Toss play to the outside. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the ball is hauled in. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
LSU.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Gators will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Let's go. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Now here he goes. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Grab behind the line. It's Green. That's a solid beam. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set, get set.
Testing the right side here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Now here's the toss play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
Looks like LSU has the first down. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Gonna run it. It's Barry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a quarterback keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision. Out. And the Florida offense retakes the field. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up a 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Back-to-back deep shots. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense and work that clock, and you seal victory.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
On the run, it's Barry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Green.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Gators begin a new series here. 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. He feels the punt. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Fire to the right side, complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Van Buren. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. Trying for a 4th down completion. Close to the tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.